All right, I am joined by Jeremy Bishop, class of 2017.
Oh, man.
Jeremy, how are we?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you for joining me. All right, so I want you to think back a million years ago.
Oh, man.
You were a middle school student. Why'd you pick early college?
I saw a great opportunity, mostly geared towards being a chef to be able to get into culinary school early. And that was, I mean, the main motivator for me. I saw a very easy, fast forwarded gateway into culinary school and ran with it.
Guess that proved to be a pretty good choice.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, let's see. I was done with culinary school by 2018 and was able to be managing restaurants by 2019, I believe. Yeah.
Wow. And that led you to some travel too, right?
Yeah, yeah. As you know, I just got back from the Masters golf tournament, where I actually had the opportunity this year to open up a, new restaurant on property and
Wow.
open up a taqueria, cranking out like thousands of tortillas and tacos a day and working crazy hours like 14, 15-hour shifts for a couple weeks. And but yeah, the opportunity to get to work at what I would say is the most prestigious sporting event in the world is amazing for sure.
Sure does beat the pimento cheese sandwiches, even though they were tasty. But yeah, that's really cool. And you moved to Pittsburgh, right? When you
Yes.
first finished up?
Yeah, yeah. Back in 2019, through Ori Georgetown Technical College, had the opportunity to do some culinary competitions, and those got me scholarships, and those gave me the opportunity uh, well, let's see. I competed in like a young chefs like national competition. The competition was in Pittsburgh, and the awards gala was at this like really fancy members club. And the chef saw me compete and offered me a job, and then I moved.
And that's pretty important, right? In your business, like an opportunity's presented, you take it
Oh yeah, for
all,
sure.
all the time. And I love that too. Just that idea of there it is, let's go, let's do it. Where are you now?
So still in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I am not doing the chef thing as much anymore. The Masters is kind of the only time I get my fix in every year. And I am an executive recruiter right now for a company called Gecko Hospitality. And I recruit for chefs for restaurants, country clubs, hotels, things of that nature. So still kind of in the business, just work from home basis.
Gotcha. And I'm sure back when you were that middle school student, that first year here at early college, you were like, I'm going to be a recruiter of chefs.
I remember going into early college, I had like a journal of my entire life planned out to retirement, and this was not on it. I wanted to be like a big name chef in New York and uh, like move there out of my own and like have family and kids by this point and all sorts of stuff. None of it worked out, which thank God for. But
Right. For sure. But you've been doing some really exciting stuff. We're proud of you. I think you've
thank you.
run with the culinary arts stuff about as far as you can run with it. Uh, you're in pretty elite company in terms of early college alumni with culinary arts. And that's fantastic. And can you talk a little bit about kind of your new venture, what you're planning on doing next? I'm pretty
Yeah.
excited to hear about it.
Yeah, of course, of course. I'll try not to go too deep into the lore just for time's sake, because I don't think we have a ton of time. But yeah. So when I moved away, I don't know. The chef thing to do is to kind of like ruin your life and work for the rest of your days until you're so beat up you can't work, and typically involves a lot of alcohol, drugs, and I don't know, like 80-hour weeks, which I became victim to for quite a while, and had a very large encounter with God myself, and became very involved once again in the church, like I used to when I was a kid, but that was more so for my parents. So I had the chance to get really involved in the church, and I met God and formed a relationship with Him. And I mean, He saved my life. To keep a long story short, I would not be alive here today without Him. And so felt very strongly called to become a full-time career missionary and to share that story more in depth, of course, to people, and to talk about Jesus and to talk about the goodness of God, and to share that to people specifically in desolate and unreached areas of the world, or areas of the world that are not as inviting to that sort of thing. So that's going to be my life coming up here soon. In August, I'll be going to Zambia in Southern Africa to kind of start my missionary journey. I'll be in Cambodia in October as well. Uh, Out there, very very Buddhist country, and we'll be out there by the temples, and we'll be out there in villages, and we'll be helping people, loving on people, and showing them how much God loves them.
It's great. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Uh, and you'll get to see the world and see the world through a completely different lens, for sure. Is the missionary work you're doing through an organization, through a church?
Yes.
What's it?
So the organization I'll be with is called Overland Missions. They're a little bit smaller of an organization because they try to keep it a little bit more on the down low, if you will. Just they're not chasing any kind of publicity, or they're not trying to make it big or anything. Their goal is just to bring the gospel, the good news, to the unreached places of the world.
Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, so we'll kind of finish on this one.
Yeah.
But what advice do you give that student who's maybe thinking culinary arts? Not a lot of people
Mm.
take advantage of that. And culinary arts, Grand Strand campus now is unreal. Like that is the most beautiful facility I've ever seen for anything. Uh, what advice do you give those students?
Yeah, so I agree with you. You can't beat it. It's a beautiful, beautiful kitchen, beautiful facility. There's some great chefs in there for sure. My experience, both at early college and at ICI, they call it the International Culinary Institute of Myrtle Beach. Uh, it was insanely valuable to be able to do both. Um, Early college teaches you a lot, even that you use in that industry as well. Everything from the organization to the professionalism that you learn while you're at early college. And so I would say, at least for me, this is the advice that I would give me back in 2014 or something. Oh, geez. Strapped down, just get through. Yeah, try your best at early college for sure. I was able to start doing my culinary classes by senior year, and at that point, it became a lot easier. Because for me, I, I know the school aspect of early college was a little bit tough on me sometimes, for sure. I wasn't as academically inclined, but I had a passion, and once I got there, I was set and I was good. So strap down, work hard, do your best at early college. Senior year, you'll be able to get into the kitchen, and your day work will be like making soup and like steaks and stuff, and your homework will be practicing. That's it. It'll be like a dream come true.
Love it. Great advice. Jeremy, I appreciate you joining us. It's good to
Yeah,
see you.
thank you for having me. Yeah, great to see you too. A little trip down memory lane.
For sure. Safe travels. Can't
Thank
wait
you
to hear
so
about it.
much. Sure
See ya.
thing. See ya. Bye.